Online students, can you all hear me? Online students, can you all hear me? Okay. So, is there anyone joined today for the first time? So, I'll just quickly revise what are the concepts we discussed in demo 1 and demo 2 sessions, and then we'll go today the further. So in the demo 1 and demo 2 session, we have discussed about the full stack modules. What are going to be covered in the full stack modules? Each and every module we discussed in depth. Like the full stack module will contain backend, front end, and the database. Backend will contain the core, advanced, and then frameworks, where you will be developing one complete full applications while learning this full stack Java. In that part, whenever you wanted to connect to the database with the code, for that you require some backend coding that you will be learning with the core, advanced, and the framework. And coming to the next module, that is front end, where you can develop some front view, the user interface. The user can easily interact with your application. That is developed by HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And for this, we add some framework like AngularJS or open source library React.js, and we will complete the application and improve its efficiency. And each and every module that you're going to learn will be having individual projects, and completely you will be doing one overall project. And you will also learn in between database, which is used to store the huge amount of information. Whatever application you are developing in the real time, it will first ask you to register, and next time you will open with your own credentials. So for storing that data, we need the database, your personal information, anything. If you're developing a bank application, you need to save all the bank person who takes a loan or his account, anything. You need to store the complete information about a person who deposits or opens the account. So for storing all such information, you need a database, because if it is 5 or 10 people, you can maintain in a file or a book. But when there are lakhs and millions of people using an application, it's impossible to store and retrieve the data faster. So that's the reason we learn and use the database. So by learning these 3 modules completely, you will be able to develop the real-time application. Got it? And the duration for this will be almost 6 to 7 months almost. The front end will be taken 3 to 3.5 months, and back end also the same thing. But in between, you will be learning SQL and PLSQL. So by the time you complete 3.5 months, you will be completing 2 modules, back end with database. And next remaining 3.5 months, you will be learning the front end along with the project. So this is how it goes. And also you will be doing daily assignments, mock interviews, mock test, everything, which will tell us your performance, so that it will help you to guide you in the better way and approach the interviews also. And you will also have some internship certificate when you complete the project and follow all these things that is suggested to you now. Along with this, the main problem now, many of you are facing the communication and aptitude skills. You may be very good at learning by yourself and everything, but the communication and aptitude might be lagging, which will not allow you to move to the next level of interview. So that is the reason we also provide these classes weekly, twice or thrice, so that I request everyone who needs support can attend these classes. Okay, so these are the things we covered in the demo 1 session. And also we discussed about in demo 2 session about the what is Java programming language and what does makes the Java programming language a platform independent language. As I discussed, Java is developed by a person, James Josling, with Sun Microsystems initially. Later, it has been moved to the Oracle. Okay. And Java is a platform independent language. Why Java is platform independent language means because it can write once and run anywhere. This is what we have seen. Program is what? First of all, we discussed about what is a program. Program is nothing but it is a set of instructions to perform a particular task. Now we have many ways to do a program, but we choose Java because any application you develop using this Java programming language can run on any operating system same. How it is running? If you're talking about C or C++, those are dependent languages, not independent. They cannot run on all platforms same because all of them are having only compiler. But whereas Java, it is having both compiler and interpreter. First of all, you will get it out. What is this compiler and interpreter doing here? So you write the code in the Java. See, whatever the language you are using to write the code is not understandable by your machine. It understands only byte code, that is zeros and ones. So we need something to convert into the machine understandable language. Now I'm speaking in English. I hope everyone will understand it. Suppose let us say people are from different places. Some people may understand Kannada, Telugu, Urdu, Hindi, like that. Now, if I speak in English, it is a problem. What I will do, I cannot at a time speak in multiple languages. So I will speak in English, but I will keep a person as a converter who will convert to your own understandable language. Like my converter will convert into Hindi, Urdu, Kannada, whatever language you people can understand. So in the same way, the Java program, whatever you're writing, it is first compiled and generates the code. But that code may not be understandable by the other machine. So here comes the interpreter, which will convert the bytecode into the machine understandable code. Because of this reason, on any platform you use the application developed by Java, it will work fine because there is an interpreter which is called JVM, can be a heart of your Java programming language, Java virtual machine, which will convert. Yes, without interpreter, Java is dependent. It needs an interpreter to convert into independent language, sorry, the bytecode into the machine understandable code. Okay, so here we have so many compilers. There is a compiler called JIT compiler, which is called as like just-in-time compiler, which is faster. Okay, just-in-time compiler, which is used to convert into the language. And we also use Java C, like the different commands to compile the code. Okay, so I will show the process. I will first write the program, compile the code, and then also I will run. I will show you how the dot class file is created, bytecode is generated, and then how it is interpreted. Okay, these all we will see. Okay, so that is the reason we say Java is a platform independent language. Okay, we discussed about all these things. I'm just revising them. Okay, in the demo 2 session, we discussed about just what are the things we covered in demo 1, and also we have started discussing about like what is a program and how the Java program is platform independent, how the interpreter is going to help us. And we also have discussed about the basics of Java and features. The mainly yesterday, the topic was features of Java. What are the important features? Simple, object-oriented, easy, and then secured and robust. It has a strong memory, automatic memory management, and multi-threaded. These all things we discussed in the last session. Okay. Anyone, do you have any doubts regarding the topics we discussed yesterday and day before yesterday? Those who joined today for the first time, they may get little confusion or doubts regarding the topics that we covered. If you wanted to go through it, I think after the session, in between the session, I'll share you a number. You can send a message that you are attending the demo session so that they will share you the links of 1 and 2 demo sessions so that you can go through that. But still, if you have any questions, you can always ask me in the next session. Okay, I will start the session by 9:05 maximum. So everyone can join at the same 9:05 so that if you have any doubts from your previous session, you can always ask me. Okay, is it clear? Any questions from anyone? Reddy, Sidhu, Shravya, Manohar, Abdul, Yashwant Reddy. Reddy and Shravya, did you join yesterday or today for the first time? If you have any questions, you can please ask me. Okay. Sidhu, what you want me to repeat about the features of Java? Okay. Yes, yesterday class we discussed about the features of Java. Anyway, few new people are there. We can just discuss about again the features of Java quickly. So what are the features of Java we have? The main important feature, as I said, it is a platform independent language and it is a simple, easy language. So don't think that Java coding is very tough. If you follow the coding regularly and do the assignments and tasks, it is actually very easy programming language nowadays. Previously and all, it is like hard coded and all. Now we have so many IDEs like Eclipse, NetBeans, IntelliJ IDE, and Spring Tool Suite. So many things are available in the market, which makes our coding easy. Okay. So initially, I will teach you to work with Notepad and all, just because I wanted to show you from scratch how it is converting into the compiling and converting into the machine code and all. I wanted to show you step-by-step process. So I will show that in the beginning. After that, I will start using Eclipse so that you can easily execute the code. In Eclipse, what is the advantage we have? That is one environment. See, now if you wanted to play some program, you will install some game or anything, right? If you want to play some game in mobile, you will install it. In the same way, here also to work with Java programs, we need to install some environments. So that is something like Eclipse. If you install it, it will give you everything predefined structure, the class name, coding, everything. You will be writing the logic, only the logic in between, so that it is easy to learn. Don't assume everyone that Java is a very tough language or you have to code more and more. There's nothing like that. Okay, it will actually improve your logical skills. Okay, your reasoning and logical skills will be improved by learning this Java programming language. Okay, so the IDE will provide you the complete structure. You will write the logic in between. So that is easy, right? Because you need not remember too much of syntax also. Okay, that is the one. Java is simple and easy coding language. And Java is a object-oriented programming language. What do you mean by object-oriented programming? Every single thing is considered in the Java program as an object and then class. What is an object? Object is nothing but it is a real-time entity, a book, a pen, a mobile, a remote, TV, everything is considered as a object. Okay, in programming also, we discuss or we consider everything as one object. And what about class? Class is nothing but, as a meaningful way, I can tell you, it is a blueprint of the object. What is it? Blueprint of the object. Suppose, let us assume class car. Car is one object, or class bike is one object. When you say bike is an object, class will explain about the bike. what is the name of the bike, model of the bike, which year it got manufactured, and what is the cost of the car. Like this, you will be telling in the class about completely information about the object. So we can tell class is nothing but it is a blueprint of the object. Got it? In technical terms, you can tell like class is a collection of members and its member functions, or you can tell class means it explains about the object. It explains about what? Object. Okay. So like this, you can define about the class and the object. So everything in Java programming, you will be writing with classes and objects. Okay. Is it clear? And next, it is a secured programming language. Java is what? It is a secured programming language. You have so many features to make it secured by abstraction and everything, which we'll discuss later. But I can tell you the simple way that you can protect your data by making the data as public, private, and protected. What do you mean by public? Anyone can view it. Anyone can view it. In a Facebook, you provide some information as public, right? Your name or your ID or some information, email ID, something you put it in a public mode. But some things you want in a private. Means you don't want to share your mobile number, your date of birth, you don't want to know age and everything. So then you can make it as private so that no one can view it. In the same way, when you're developing the Java programming, the data you wanted to hide, you can also make it as what? Private. By making this private, the others cannot view it properly. They cannot view it at all. Private means it's like it cannot be viewed by other classes or other people. And you have something called protected. We'll discuss about the specifiers in depth after the basics class. We have a topic called access modifiers. There we will see in depth and we do the coding also on these modifiers. Okay. As of now, I'm just telling the features and its importance about it. Protected means what? Okay, let us say the Facebook account you have, and sometimes you will get the profile is logged. Your friends or someone's. If you randomly check with some people, the profile is getting logged. You're not able to see the page, whatever they posted or anything. You just see their profile photo. That's it, right? Why it is happening? Because they logged their profile. Only to the friends it will be available. When you send the friend request and accepts, then only it will be available for you to view the page. Yes or no? Such things are called what? Protected. So only for the protected people, you will allow the access. Okay, like this, using the private feature or something, we can provide some kind of security. Not only this, we have some other features also to make it secure. And next, it is a robust, strong programming language. What do you mean by robust? It has automatic memory management. That means it has an automatic garbage collection. So what do you mean by automatic garbage collection or memory management means? You can, whatever the data that you're writing in the program, if it is not used or if it is out of the scope, the memory allocated by it is deallocated automatically. That means in mobiles or laptops, we will get the memory full and all, remove some data, Gmail or in the laptop or in the mobile phone, we usually get sometimes, right? So that can be avoided in the programming language. You do so many programs, but once you're done with a program and the variables or whatever you are using in the program are out of scope, they're not used anyway, then the memory allocated will be released. It can be utilized by other programs so that there will be no issue of out of memory error at all. So the memory is allocated and deallocated in Java program automatically. So that is means by robust, like automatic memory management. And next one, it is multi-threaded. Multi-threaded. First, I spoke about multitasking. What is multitasking? Whenever you are doing multiple tasks at the same time, it is called multitasking. But when you're doing multiple tasks at the same time, big process at the same time, it will be burden on us, right? In the same way, computer also, if you're doing multiple things at the same time, downloading one movie, watching one movie, playing some music, like this, you're doing so many things, games and everything. There will be burden on the processor, on CPU, and it will hang sometimes. We have to restart or open the task manager. I think everyone know it. Many of us might have faced it through mobile or laptop, right? So multiple tasks when you're doing at same time, because of that, it may be burden on CPU and it may hang. How to avoid that? By using a simple technique called multi-threading. Multi-threading is also type of multitasking only. But what is the difference? Instead of doing multiple big process, we take a single process and divide that into multiple sub-process. Understood? If I give you one person, one task now, what whoever are there in the session, very big task. You may take 10 days to complete that one task. But if I give a single task and share with you all 10 people, you may complete it in one day and it may be very efficient because you don't have too much of load to work. In the same way, what does multi-threading concept means? Single big process is divided into multiple sub-process and those multiple sub-process are done at the same time. Consider the example as Word document. Opening Word is itself one process. And opening, like downloading or writing program in some other way is one task. Listening to the music by opening the music player is one task. Right, or yes or no? But instead of doing them all together, consider Word only one big process. In that, there is a spell check, grammar check, like that. You have some simple task also again happening in them. So we will consider opening Word itself one big process, divide them into sub-process like spell check, grammar check, and etc. and do them at same time. So with that, we achieve what? Multi-threading. Doing multiple small sub-process to complete a single big process is called what? Multi-threaded. So this concept is implemented in Java programming language. Got it? So how in real-time scenario it also helps means I can tell you one more example like bank ATM. You have a bank ATM card. You nowadays everyone can do the online transaction also. You gave your ATM card to your father and you are doing and your father is also withdrawing money at the same time. Let us think. Online transaction and withdrawal from ATM are done on the same account at the same time and your account balance is 10,000. You're withdrawing 6,000 and you're purchasing something online which is worth of 6,000. So balance is 4 and your father or mother is trying to withdraw 5,000. So now if multiple tasks are done at the same time without any stopping, what will happen? Generally, both will withdraw at the same time. So what will happen? The person who is doing online transaction, it will withdraw and it will done the process and who is withdrawing also will get that the same time. So multiple big process cannot be done. Single process will be done and the other process also will wait until the first process will get completed, which is achieved through the multi-threading synchronization concept also. Okay, so these all things will be discussed in depth. All features will be discussed in depth. I hope you understood what is multi-threading. Instead of doing multiple big process at same time, we will consider single process, big process and divide into multiple sub-process and those multiple sub-process are done at same time. Got it? Clear everyone? And interpreted, we have seen already, like write when the program is interpreted, you can write once and run anywhere. These are the some of very important features of the Java programming language. Is it clear, everyone? Online students, is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay, thank you. So now, in the last session, we also have seen about how to install JDK. Okay, so once again, I'll show you those who are attending for the first time today. You can see here, you can go to the Google and here you can just type here JDK download. And I'm downloading JDK 17. You want, you can download any version, but now I'm teaching it 17th version. And then you can just click on the Oracle. First time when you're downloading, it will ask you to register. Please register with your Gmail ID or Yahoo Mail ID, whatever. And then based upon your operating system, if it is Windows or Linux or whatever it is, select the operating system and click on this. When you click, it will get downloaded. Download what? Installer. Once it is installed, go to the downloads and then you can type JDK and you have to double click on that. It will get installed in your machine. This is quite simple. It won't take too much time. It will get installed. What you have to do, go to the Google, download JDK. You can type JDK 17 download and then you select it and then register and then click on the download option. And once it is downloaded, just double click the setup file. It gets installed by pressing next, next, next and all. Okay, clear? So this is how it installs. And where it will get installed? Can anyone tell me? In the last session I said, when we install JDK, where it gets installed? Anyone from online? Yes, it gets installed under C drive program files. Yes, correct. So whenever you are installing anything related to the coding or any new software you are installing, it saves in my computer C drive and then the program files. Java, JDK. You can find out. This is what it get installed. And to run with Java coding, I said we need to install this JDK library as like if you want to play some game, you need to install that game in your system. In the same way, to work with Java program and all the coding, this JDK is very important. JDK stands for what? Java Development Kit. JDK stands for Java Development Kit. This JDK will be providing the necessary libraries for our execution of the program. Okay, so this will provide all the necessary libraries. So once you install, it will be there. Now, to execute the coding, you need to set the path first. The path can be either set temporarily or permanently. That is what I have said in the last session. The first way is like you are going to set the path temporarily. What I have done to set the path temporarily, first of all, we opened the command prompt. And then what is the next step? You have to type cd slash. And next, you have to set the path. How do you have to type? Set path is equal to percentage path percentage. And then you have to end with semicolon, percentage path percentage. And then you have to copy and paste the path that you have installed Java in your computer. C program files, Java, JDK bin. Just select that, copy that, and you have to paste it wherever in the command prompt. This is the steps. And then later you have to, once you have set the path, just to check whether it has set the path and installed properly, you have to check Java C. Java C is a command, use it for compiling your Java code, but just to check, we have to do and type this. Okay, I'm going to repeat that process. See everyone, how I'm going to do. Go to the command prompt. As I said, so the window is open like this. I hope everyone it is visible. I just increase the font, type cd slash, it comes to cd drive. Then you have to type what? Set path is equal to percentage path percentage semicolon, and then you have to paste the path. You can type it by yourself, but if any spaces or capital small issues are coming, then it won't execute, set the path properly. That's why I just copied the path and pasted it. Then to check whether it has set the path properly or not, type Java C. If you get like this, then that means path is set properly without any errors. Check it. But if there is any error here, it will tell you, or if the Java is not installed properly or set the path properly, it will tell you the Java C is an unknown command. Java C is what? Unknown command. Otherwise, the path is set. This is temporary path. Why I tell temporary path means if you close this and again type Java C, it will not work if the path is temporary. Okay, every time you open the command prompt, then you have to reset the path. Like this, if you leave it and tomorrow if you work with same thing, then it will work. But once you close it and reopen it, again the path has to be set. That is what is called setting the temporary path. But what do you mean by permanent path? You have to set the permanent path in a different way. This I did not discuss in the last session. Till here we have discussed in the demo 1 and demo 2. Understood? So now I will tell you how to set the Java path permanently also. How to set the Java path permanently. So let us see here. All of you observe carefully. Did you understand this process? How to set temporarily? If you're having your laptops with you, you can also try with me if you download the JDK. Okay. Is it clear? You can also show the thumbs up symbol so that I can continue. Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So now, how to set the permanent path? To set the permanent path. So here, you have to set the permanent path by going into the environment variables. Then you can just go to the computer, my computer or anything, or you can also go to the search and then type here like environment variables. Then you can select edit the environment variables, and then you can click here on environment variables. Now, after this, once you get the screen, you have to type on new, and here give the variable name as path and variable value as that directory where your Java programs have been installed. For temporary also, we gave the same path, right? The same way we have to give here also. See program files, Java, JDK till bin, you have to copy the path and click on OK. Then the path is set. Since it is already set, I am not setting it again. This is a permanent way. Now, the Java C command will work even though you close the command prompt and reopen it in a day or two or whatever it is. So see here, already I have installed, I have set the path, so it is there. So I'm not setting it again. Okay, this is the way to set the path permanently. Once again, I'm repeating. See here, go to the search and type here, edit the environment variable, system environment, and click on the environment variables. Click on new. In the variable name, give path. And in the variable value, give the complete folder, like directory where you have. Till bin, you have to copy and paste it. Path. And variable name, give as what? Path. Clear? Now the path is set. Even though you close, it will work same. The JavaC will work what? Same. Now, if you want, I will just show you once again. I'm just closing the command prompt. Now, I'm opening the command prompt. Since I have already set the permanent path, and I will type cd/ and just type here JavaC. We are getting, if it is not set permanently, we will be getting like unknown command, because we closed it again. The path need to be set. Otherwise, you cannot get that coding on. Okay. So like this, you have to set the permanent path in Java program. Clear everyone? How to set the permanent? You have to go to environment variables, edit it, click on new, give the name, a variable name as path and variable value as complete you location of your Java in your laptop or a desktop. Okay. Is it clear about the permanent way? Anyone have any questions? Rehman, Aditya, Balu, Satish.
Ma'am, repeat once again.
Okay, what you have to do is, shall I show the process?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay, you have to go to the search. Okay, click on environment variables. You will be getting the option like this, edit or environment like this. Then select it. Okay, then click on environment variables. Again, here you will get a small symbol. There, select, click on new. In the new, give the variable name as path and variable value as the complete location of this Java JDK till bin. Where it is there? Once you install the JDK in your computer, the JDK will be in my computer, C, let us say program files, JD, Java, JDK, and then bin. Just open that location and copy that till the path of bin. You just copy this and then paste it in the variable value. So you can just copy that and you can just paste it. Then what will happen? It will be saying, then click on OK. Since I have already set, I am not setting it. Once you have done it, the path is set permanently. Clear, Manav? Okay. Is it clear now, everyone?
Yeah, ma'am. It's clear.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So like this, you have to set the path either temporarily or permanently. That's up to you. But if you set permanently, it is best, right? Anyway, we will work with Eclipse so that it is auto-configured. We need not set the path there to work. First install JDK, then we will be using Eclipse. In tomorrow's session, I will tell about Eclipse. Okay? Don't worry. So now, we have seen the process of permanent and temporary. I will quickly write the steps also for the permanent one. Okay, so here for the permanent path, also you have to go to the search and then type edit environment variables. I will send this document also once we have enrolled so that You can also follow the process. Anyway, today you will be getting recording, seeing the recording and following the steps also. If anyone missed, you can set the path easily. And here again select environment variables. And then click on new and give variable name as path and variable value as like wherever you installed in your computer, the complete path that you have to give. Now it will set, and then finally you can click on OK or finish, whatever button that is available. Okay, these are the steps for the permanent program. Okay, yes. Now we installed the JDK and we have set the path, and we have seen why Java is important and features. Now we will see how to write your just first Java program. Yesterday I said, right, I will teach today. So how to write your Java program. There are also steps to write and run the Java program. Okay, we will see the steps and process live execution also. We'll see now. Steps to write. What about system variables? What system variables? You have to go to environment variables only. Edit the system or environment variables. Anything is fine. Anything is fine. No problem. You can go to the environment variables, just click on new, and then you can click on give on path on value. Okay, I forgot to write their system, I think. So just you can write edit environment or system, whatever it is. It's the same. Okay, yeah. Okay, yes. So now we will see the steps to write the Java program and compile and run. Okay, these we'll see. For this, what is the first process is you have to open Notepad in your computer. And then the second step is write the code in it. Write the code. And the third step is you have to save it. You have to save it. Since we saved and set the path for C drive, let us save all our Java programs in C drive, but create under one common folder. What is that folder? The folder will have all your Java programs saved with some name. You can see here, if you observe, I have created in my computer C drive for there is a folder called Likita, and inside this Likita folder I created for the Java 14 or some batch I have created. You can see Java 14. You can see in this folder I have all my programs, Java programs created, everything in each sub folder. By this, what is the advantage? After doing all programs, easily you can track your programs. In the same way, suppose at home also we will organize things, right? Our clothes you will keep in a rack. If you randomly place, it is difficult to pick them and search it, right? We will put all our clothes, family member clothes in separate racks so that it is easy to fetch. In the same way, you save the programs in a folder. Okay, save the program with the file name. What will be the file name? The file name will be same name as the class name, exactly .java. Okay, open the notepad. I will tell what to write the code, and then save it with the class name that you have given and .java is compulsory. And the fourth step, once you have saved it, come to again to the command prompt. Again, you have to open what? Command prompt. And then after coming to the command prompt, come to the folder that you have saved your program. go to the folder that you have saved Java program. And then first you have to compile. So you have to compile the code. How to compile? The command is Java C, whatever the file name or class name that you have given, like class name dot Java. This is the step to compile. And once you compile, it will generate bytecode or whatever the code it is going to generate. And next, to view the output, you will be using the interpreter. To run and view the output, you will click the run command. And here you will be writing just Java and whatever class name or file name that you have given. These are the steps you have to follow to complete your first Java program. Now I will follow the same steps that I wrote by myself. Now I will be opening the notepad. So let me open the notepad. Okay, for installation, we need internet, but for working, not required. So I opened the notepad, and what next I have to do? I have to write the code. See, observe, we are writing our first Java program. I said Java program, everything will be in terms of classes, class, and then you are going to write the class name, any name you give, no problem. Sample, hello, or first program, anything. I'm writing like first program. I'm writing. Open the curly braces and close. So this indicates that you're writing the class and this is the beginning and this is the end of your class. Everything you will be writing inside the curly braces only. Okay, next. The important thing, every program will have the main method. Public, static, and then void, and then main. Public, static, void, main, and then string arguments. Okay, I will explain this. As I said in the beginning, class means it will explain about the object or whatever you are taking. Your first program is the object name, then you will explain about the object. That's it. If you're taking here car, you can tell about car, a person, anything. Now, every program will have the main method. What you will be having? Main method, compulsory. Each and every program that you are writing, we will be writing one main method to run your program execution. Main is like the starting of your program. This main is a method. What does the main? I'm writing here with double slash. This is a comment. Comments are non-executable just for our understanding purpose. Main is a method in Java. Okay. And we wrote here starting public. What does the public indicates? Public indicates like it can be used by any other class also. What does the public indicates? If you're writing here, the main method as public, that means it can be available to other classes also. Okay, that means, so main method should be public, otherwise it cannot be accessed by other classes. So that is the reason we are making what? Main. Everything we write inside the class and inside the main to call any function or methods or anything, we write inside the main method. And then very important keyword, that is static. What do you mean by what? Static. What does the static means? Static has many purposes. Static can be given for a variable or for a method also. If you are giving for the method, main I said it is a method. Method is again nothing but a program or a function which will do some task like addition, subtraction, multiplication. This main is a predefined method we have. So you are telling the main method is a static. What is the advantage of making any method as static means it can be directly called by the class name. If you are making any method as static, it can be directly called by class name. Okay? It can be directly called by what? Class name. There is no need of object. Generally, there is a statement in Java. Any method in Java is executed by object. Without object, I cannot call it. Okay. First program is there. If I wanted to call first program, there is any method inside that add, subtract or anything, which is not a static. Suppose you assume like main, if there is any other method, but there is no static keyword, we definitely need a object. But if that method is static, if you're writing a word static before the method, then you don't require object. It can be called directly by the class name. That is the reason I wrote in the step how to compile Java program, Java C class name dot Java. So when you compile it, automatically main method will run. Because if main method doesn't require object, when you run with the class name, it will automatically call main because it is static. Remove the static, it won't work. Okay? It will be like a normal method. You cannot run it without object. Okay? Next, void indicates the return value. Now, when you are executing any method in a program, it will, if you tell it is returning some value, you will specify the return type. Like, is it returning a number or a character or anything with a decimal value means some decimal point, 123.56 like that. Nothing. Main will not return, it will just print. So we have to give what here? Void. Void indicates that it does not return any value. Okay, it does not return any value. Suppose you are doing in any method addition, you are writing addition. After doing addition, it might be returning a number only. So you will be writing the return type related to number, which we'll discuss later. But if you are not returning anything, you have to write what? Void. Arguments, we pass a string, we can discuss that later. But what is the method? Public, static, void, main. So main is the just method name, actual name. Before these are all some extra decorations we are making for the main. Making it public, making it static, making it void to just add some special features to it. That's it. We purchase a mobile and for that we put a temper glass to avoid the breaking and we put a cover to it. Like that, we add few things, right? In the same way, main is an actual method, just main. But we are adding all these things to add some special feature to it. Okay. And whatever argument we are passing, we consider them as string. String means group of characters. And it is a class in Java. We'll see about that later. Okay. So this is how the structure, outer structure of your code. Class, class name, public static void main, and you pass the arguments as a string. Now, how to print anything on the screen? You will be writing like system dot out dot println, and you will be writing like system dot out dot println, and you will be writing like welcome to first Java program. Welcome to the first Java program. Like this, you will be writing. Now, what is this println? What is this out? And what is this system? Wait, I will tell you. Println is nothing but it is a method again. What is the use of this println? Okay. So we discussed about void also. Void means no return value. And what is this println? Print or println is a method which will print data, which prints data inside it as output. Whatever you are writing inside the println, it is printed as it is on the screen without checking the logic. If I tell A is a number, A is an alphabet, but if I tell A is a number, it will be printed. If I tell milk is measured in grams, it will print the same thing. But it won't check logic. Milk is not measured in grams, it is measured in liters. It won't tell you like that. It will print as it is on the screen. So in Java program, print or println is used for printing the data on screen. We'll discuss the difference later, what is print and println. Both are used for same purpose with small difference. Okay. Print. Now, println prints. What is this out? Can you tell me? Anyone, can you guess what might be the out? Can anyone tell me what might be the out? Any guess? Not the output? I just told one statement now about the main method. Main method or any method in Java can be called or executed by object only. If it is not a static, it requires object, I said. Yes or no? Main is a method, but static, so directly called. But println, it is not a static method. It requires object to call it. So, we are using what? Out as the object. Predefined object to print the output on the screen. Yes, system.out.println. Out means like output only. But out is the object to call println method. Okay. So out is nothing but object. And system. What is a system? It is a class. Predefined class. It is a class in Java library. So this in the Java library, it is already predefined that system.out.println means it should print on the screen output. So system is the class, out is the object, and println is what? Method. Got it? So this is the whole program that you have to write. Class, class name, public static void main, and inside the main method, we opened and closed the curly brace, wrote a simple just one line of code. Now, what is the next step? After writing the code, you have to save it with the class name .java. Remember, I am mentioning again and again class name. Why? Because it has to run with main method. So, always remember, save the Java program with class name that contains main method. That contains what? Main method. Now, in C drive, Likita folder, I am creating one new folder. Okay, I am mentioning like the new folder name is like FullStack 16. Just I am mentioning the folder name. And inside this, I'm saving the program with first program dot what you have to give? Java. And then click on save. Got it? So now if you wanted to check also, in my computer, Likita, you have something called FullStack 16, right? See, this is the FullStack 16 and our program, first program. Is it present? Yes. So that is how we write the code. Done. We saved it. After saving, what we have to do? You have to compile. You have to open the, save the file and go to the command prompt. Okay. We are going to the command prompt and then you have, okay, open the command prompt, cd slash And then you have to go to the folder that you have saved your Java program. Where we have saved our Java program, this is the path, right? Full stack C, Likita, full stack 16. So instead of going from there, here itself you can go. Just open the path, type there CMD. Then also it will do the same process. You have opened to that folder. Once you have come to that particular folder, next you have to compile. What is the next step? Compile by using the javac class name dot java. So here in the command prompt, you have to type javac. What is the file name? First program dot java. Now, if there is any error, it will show here. Like any spelling mistake or any syntactical errors or any errors we get, it will be shown here. Okay. And then you will be typing the command Java and then first program to view the output on the screen. Whatever you typed here, it will come. See, but I still did not run this. But you can observe here in the folder, there is a class file created. What is created? Class file. We created the .java file. As soon as I compiled, I still did not run this, press enter. As soon as I compiled, this dot class file is generated. I opened this, but it is in not proper way written, right? So this code will be interpreted when you write a Java file name and it will provide the output here. Okay. So this is the process to run your first Java code. Do you run your what? First Java code. If the path and everything is set properly, you will get the output there. Clear, everyone? Online students, you have to follow the process given here in the notepad. Open, write the code, save it with whatever class name you written, go to the command prompt and open the folder where you have saved your Java program, compile it, and then it will generate the dot class file. And then when you run, it will give you the output. This is a execution of your first Java program. Is it clear, everyone? Online students, is it clear, everyone?
Yes, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay. Anyway, after the session, you will be getting the recording also so that you can go through it, the process once how to write. Tomorrow session, anyway, I will be telling about the Eclipse also. How to work with Eclipse also we will be discussing and basic things also, how to execute with Java. So I am sharing the mobile number. Every one of you, please send a message that you have attended demo session so that if you are attending today only for the first time, you tell that you are attending first session so that they will send you demo 1 and 2 videos also. Okay. So I'm sharing the mobile number, everyone. Just note it down. 8978 345 335. Okay. 8978 345 335. Okay, everyone, those who are attending from past 2 days also, please all of you send a message that you have attended the demo session so that you will get the recordings. And in tomorrow's session, don't miss, we will see the Eclipse installation and also how to work with Java program with Eclipse and basic things about Java. Clear, everyone? Did you receive the mobile number? I request everyone to send a message so that you will get all the recordings. Okay.
Ma'am, you said that you will send the documentation notes.
Yes, every day you will be getting it. Once the batch is formed, they will create a Google Classroom. You will get the recording. Till
Okay.
our batch is formed, you will get all the recordings. This notes and all, whatever I am typing every day and documentation on the topic, once our batch is formed and enrolled to your Google Drive and all, they will give the access of notes and everything will be shared there. Till the
Okay.
demonstrations and all, once the batch gets formed, till that time you will be receiving only recordings.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Yeah, clear? Yes.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, welcome. Okay. So still, if anyone is having any questions, you can wait and ask. Otherwise, you can leave the session and everyone please join by 9:15 tomorrow.
Ma'am, compiler means it compiles at a time, no, ma'am.
Yes,
Interpreter means it checks line by line
line by
process.
line. Yes, it checks line by line.